Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Celtics. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're sitting tight in the number 3 spot, one of the league's elite teams, with every right to be confident no matter who they face.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Celtics, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Kata in at center. So Boston will get the first possession. Inside. Tatum against Towns. Outside, Brown. Outside Pritchard, 4 on the clock, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
Brunson passes to Bridges, back to Brunson. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Brown. 17 points in his last outing. The three-pointer off the mark. We've played just over a minute here in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Brian, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And New York has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the basket by Bridges. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Here's Kata after the basket by New York on the other end. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Tatum. A great scorer, averaging almost 26 a game.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2 to the paint. Here's Kata. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Towns, left side. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a
I'm able to see you. I'm
dunk.
sorry.
Wow. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some
I'm
changes.
able to see you. I'm
Coach
sorry.
Potentially looking to adjust.
Just concentrating on the game.
Boston making a switch here. Simons checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, VA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year.
I'm here, just concentrating on the game, that's all.
Particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way.
I'm here, just concentrating on the game.
Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Free throw good, Robinson. And both free throws good for Robinson. Celtics trail by 6.
Thanks for the follow.
Nice pass.
I will follow back.
And a resounding dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Simons. It's Bridges on the wing. New York again. Boston's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Brown. And the step-back jumper is good.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
The 11-footer. Brunson misses.
Oh, come on.
For Boston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
Thanks, you the same.
Rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it's Simons missing. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Towns. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Damn.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And he gets it to go.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon's checked in for New York. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there's the Celtics, now 7.5 games back.
Well, for the Knicks, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Simon shot good. All right, Chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, you know, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. guys.
Oh, come
Dangerous
on.
duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the
How was that a
report.
foul?
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he drops it first.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Tatum. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And it's in there. Brunson's got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Brown scanning the floor. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hard with the defensive effort.
I love how they've attacked the boards
Oh,
in the
wrong
first
person. My
quarter.
fault. Towns.
To the inside. And stolen by
Damn.
Brown. And they're pushing it up. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got his second basket on the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the
Oh,
floor.
come on, how was that a foul?
Reliability on either end of the floor.
That was
We saw that in the
oh
NBA
my
Finals.
God.
Two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Yabusele in at the 5 down low. First one falls for him.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
And so Simons nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Brogdon. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for the Celtics, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
McBride on the wing, takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bridges. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his first points of the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work
Goes hard,
stacks up.
baby.
Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Celtics trail by 3.
Come on,
it's
dude.
stolen by Hart. To the middle. Here's McBride. Here's Yabusele. The shot misses.
Oh.
Good D by Boucher. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Simons outside. Boucher against Yabusele. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Right wing. White against Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown, he's checked in for Minot, and Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Yabusele, and it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Boston with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Brown. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart. Up and in on the layup. Hart's got 5 points.
They're really working the paint now.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To snap the cold streak. Boston, no good that time either. New York leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Bridges down low. Brown's there. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And the bucket is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pritchard, the pass to White. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met was in New York.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
They get it back. Hart. And it's good.
And one.
Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for White. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Brogdon. And that one misses.
That's my
Celtics trail
fault.
by 8.
They didn't time it right.
Pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Pritchard's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's McBride for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Tatum against Hart. Left side, Brown. Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. And it's Tatum missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
A nice shot by McBride.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Tatum looking it over. Lets it fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And again, New York with the triple.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, B.A. Call me anytime. Let's do this again.
Cameron,
I'm
come
always
on,
available
guys.
for you, B.A.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the
Oh,
above.
come on,
Yeah, and I'll
Brunson.
say
You made
this.
that.
You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing
Damn.
dedication to his craft.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Out left to the wing. Simons outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Anunoby. Boston pulls it in. Now 8 seconds.
Oh, I thought I had that
separating the two
rebound.
clocks. Pritchard with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Tatum passes to Simons. And here's Brown for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's McBride. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, y'all, playing a quick game before I go to work.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench,
Yeah.
this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. For the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Through the first 2 quarters,
Yeah.
he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor. who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's play.
White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Brunson. Here he goes. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Anunoby against Brown. Down low. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Now here's Anunoby, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And the basket by Bridges.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the ball, I want to be aggressive. Back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And some tough salary decisions this
Damn,
summer
the double
for
teaming
Boston Celtics.
The double teaming
Well,
them now.
in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Misses a 3.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
To the inside, Robinson. Queta pulls it in.
Oh, Robinson, man, come on.
Queta's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown passes to White. Nice D from Bridges.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Brunson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Nah, just that
Clock keeps
everybody's
going.
contributing.
3 minutes into the
That's
second half
why.
now. On the wing,
Gotta read
Tatum.
into it.
Back to Pritchard.
Come on, D.
Just 4 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
New York working the ball around now.
Damn, I had Bridges and couldn't get to him.
Anunoby
My
against
fault,
Brown.
Bridges.
Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Pass to Bridges. Over White. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside White. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Queta. Outside Brown. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The big man, Cat.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 11. Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. From downtown, and it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal, signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Here's White after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Keita, and here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in for Anunoby.
Let's go, boys. Let's keep it up, baby.
And so it's New York with it. 10-point lead. Towns, right side. 3-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Knocks down the long
Damn, answer right back.
White's got 6 here in the quarter.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
Here's Brunson. He's got 14.
Yeah, I messed up. I had Robinson. I had Robinson.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll
I
head
had
to the
Robinson,
line
but I
to shoot
touched
a
Robinson.
pair.
That's easy.
That's on Anthony Simons.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Both free throws good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Tatum can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hart with it, now guarded by Simons. Robinson can't hit.
Celtics
trail by 12.
Where's the foul at, yo?
Simons has the open look. Again, Boston.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Simons. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Inside, here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Tatum a screen on Brunson. And here's Simons outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Tatum with it. Boucher a screen on Towns. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Let's go, Knicks.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Hart, and he makes it on the layup. And it's 9 points for Josh Hart.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Out of bounds,
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And New York shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. And it's Brogdon missing.
Oh, forgot on.
Well, the Celtics shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Brown. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Brogdon. Outside McBride. The baseline J. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Brown finds Pritchard. Back to Brown. Wow, gutsy finish.
I can't believe I fell for that.
By Brown.
I can't believe I fell for that.
Changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
From 15 feet away, Hauser grabs the board.
I try to pass it.
And so it's
I messed
Pritchard
up right
who brings
there.
up the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. New York leading by 10. And Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Boston making a switch here. Kate has checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Simons. McBride covers. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Pritchard. Pritchard's got assist number 7 tonight. Brogdon, the pass to McBride. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. Three-pointer Pritchard hits the trifecta.
Damn.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Knicks leading by 8. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
There's Simons with a 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Here's Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
And Anunoby against Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Towns can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Simons. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now here's Robinson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now Simons. McBride covers. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
A nice shot by McBride.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Stolen by Anunoby. Now Towns. Cleared away by
I
Simons.
shouldn't have took that shot.
Yeah,
That's
not
my
at
fault.
his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Left side Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! Using that window!
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser, and it's White in for Simons. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Brogdon. Here's Brunson. Brunson penetrating. Down it goes.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a
That was
pass.
nice.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And Brunson, here we go. Brunson slices through the D.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Tatum outside. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off target. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Towns. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Brown against Anunoby. Now White jacks up a 3. Robinson rips down the board.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Outside Brunson. Now Towns from 12 feet out. Robinson, extra points, crucial second chance bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Bridges from deep. Brown pulls down the board. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Oh, I did.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Substitution on the court.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
"22 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. That's what's up. 22 points for Towns. That's what's up. You dominating. Hey, we did good, man. Hey, thanks for joining my live. I'm getting ready to go to work. I will be live again tomorrow morning. All right, I really appreciate it.